Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Noyo Foundation. And today's session we will see on data types in C programming language. So first we will see primitive data types. Primitive means native to the programming language. So whichever data type are native to programming language, we call that as primitive data types. So in primitive data types, in primitive data types, we have int, then we have float, and then we have short, and then we have float, double, int float, double, and then character, and then void data type. So these are the actually there are four primitive data type: int, float, double, character. Void is a empty data type. When a function does not return value, we use void. For generic pointer, we use void. Such places we use void. Int. So when we talk about data type, we have to define the size of data type. So integer is 2 byte for 16-bit compiler and 4 byte for 32-bit compiler. That is why in C programming language they say size of data type varies from compiler to compiler. Y means for 16-bit compiler the size of int is 2, for 32-bit compiler the size of int is 4, and float is 4 bytes. Float is 4 byte and double is 8 byte and character is 1 byte. Void is nothing. So these are the size of data type. When we talk about size, we should also know the range of values stored by each data type. So 2 bytes means it is 16 bit. When it is 16 bit, it is from minus 2 power 15 to 2 power 15 minus 1. This is the range of values. When I say minus 2 power 15 to 2 power 15 minus 1, why minus 1 means 0 also considered as one positive value. All data types are signed by default. That is why it starts from minus 2 power 15 to 2 power 15 minus 1. Minus 1, 0 also considered one positive value. So it is exactly minus 32,648 to 32,647. This is the range of values. For 4 byte, we know it is 32 bit. So it is minus 2 power 31 to 2 power 31 minus 1. That is minus 2 147 483 648 to 2 147 483 647. This is the range of values stored by an int data type from minimum value to maximum value. If you can ask a question, what if I exceed the range? So if this is the maximum range we know, if you exceed this range, it will not be garbage value. It will go in cycle, and at that point, what is the value? That value will be considered. It is not garbage value, and if you exceed the range, no error will come. Program will compile, program will run, but the value will be at that position. What is the value that will be considered? This is about int data type. Float is single precision. So when you want to store fraction, you can use float or double. So for float and double, for float and double, default data type is default data type is double. So when I give 24.54, compiler will consider it as double. Okay, double is 8 byte, float is 4 byte. So instead of making it as float, if it is double, 8 bytes will be considered. So to make the compiler understand that it is float, we use small f or capital letter F at the end to tell the compiler that consider it as float, not as double. Why? For float and double, the default data type is double, so we use F to make the compiler understand that it is float. Single precision means up to 7 fractional digits. Up to 7 fractional digits will be considered. Range of values, it is 1.7. It will be in exponential e power 38, e power minus 38 to 3.4 e power 38. We'll see later. Double is double precision. Double is double precision. You can just give 34.54. It will be considered as double. Up to 15 fractional digits is considered. Up to 15 fractional digits is considered for double. When you want precise result, go for double. Accurate, you can go for float. And character is 1 byte, and in C language it is ASCII. That is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. All our key that when C came way back in the year 1970s, that time all keyboard characters were mapped to ASCII value. So whichever computer keyboard you type, its ASCII value will be given. So ASCII means American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So 1 byte means it is 2 minus 2 power 7 to 2 power 7 minus 1. That is minus 128 to 127. Okay, void V I told. So this is the range of values. And what are the default values? Default values for integer it is 0, for float it is zero point 0, double it is zero point 0, for character it is null value. These are the default values of each and every data type. And we have type modifiers also. We have type modifiers. Type modifiers means which will change the type of this. So we have short, we have long, we have signed, we have unsigned. So you can use short integer to make it as 2 byte, or long integer, or long integer. Long integer will be 8 bytes. Like this you can use. These type modifiers can be used along with the data type to modify it. And we have user defined data type. User defined data type is we have type def. So type def you can use in structures to give some name to your structure. Instead of calling struct Arun, you can give type def struct Arun some name, and you can use that name. That is user defined data type. We can use type def. And we have derived data types. Under derived data types, we have struct, union, enum, pointers, array, these and all comes under derived data types. So these are the data types we have in C language. So how to check the size of each and every data type? So I give hash include stdio dot h, and I give into main, and then return 0. This you know the format of C language. I give printf size of integer is percentage d slash n comma. You know we can use size of operator. So I save it. I am running the program. So size of integer is 4 byte. It is 32-bit compiler. And if we want min value, min value percentage d, max value percentage d, minimum value and maximum value. For this we have got macros. The macro is int min and then int max. To use, see, first we will run it. To use this macro, we want to include the supportive header file. First we will run it. Can you see we are getting error? Int max undeclared. So to use this, we have to use one header file called limit.h. Okay, we have to use one header file limit.h to use these macro int min and int max. Now I run it limits.h. Sorry, limits.h. We'll run it. So we got minimum value 2 147 483 648 2 147 483 647. So as I said, what will happen if we exceed maximum range? So what is the maximum value? It is 2 147 483 647 is the maximum value, but I am storing 649. Now we'll check the Emax value, what it is printing. There won't be any error. 649 means extra 2 we have added, so it should be 2 for us. We'll run it and see. So it is going cyclic. After 647 it is 648 and 647, so we get minus 2 147 483 647. Similarly, you can print the size of each and every data type. So size of character is percentage d, min value is percentage d, max value is percentage d, slash n comma, size of character comma, character min, and then character max. So I am printing the size of character and minimum and maximum value it can store. So it is character is 1 byte, minimum value is 1 minus 128, maximum value is 127. Similarly, I said long. So printf size type modifier we will use. Size of long int is percentage d slash n comma, size of long. Long is 4 byte, long means it will be 8 bytes. So when I run it, you can see size of long int is 8 bytes. This is the size of each and every data type. Similarly for float. So size of float is percentage d, min value is percentage g I am using. Since it will store it will give in exponential value. So I use percentage g, size of float comma, flt underscore min, and then flt underscore max. See, for float also, to use this, we should use one more header file. First we will run it, so it will give error, then we'll include the header file. For float max and min, we have another. See, for float min and max, we have to include one more header file called float.h. So hash include float.h. So I save it, I run it. You can see size of float is 4, minimum value is 1.17 e power minus 38, max value is 3.4 e power plus 38. Similarly for double also you can use. So size of double is percentage d, min value is Mean value is percentage, max value is percentage size of double, and then double underscore mean, and then double underscore max. You can check every data type, its size, range, default values, everything you can check. So when I run it, you can see double is 8 byte, 2.2 e power minus 308 to 1.7 e power plus 308 is the range of values. So for character, I am giving character ch. So as I told, the default value of character is null. So for character, we use percentage C. You can check default values for each and every data type. You can see it will print null for us. So CH is null. Since we didn't initialize, it has taken the default value as null. Thanks for watching. We will meet in the next session. Thank you.